Representing Utah Jazz. At small forward, Royce O'Neal.
Look at the Mavericks. They already find themselves, Greg, in a must-win situation. Dropping game one was a shock to their players, coaches, and certainly the fans.
Truth is, a few teams have come back for an 0-2 deficit at home. And yes, it is rare. Expect them, though, to come out tonight with purpose, with a fire in their bellies. They know they can't leave anything out there on the floor tonight.
I'm looking at you. You've got a fire in your belly, don't you?
Yes, I'm roaring and ready to go.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Home in the paint. Now here is Conley. Puts the move on. And the layup is good. Conley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking I can score it in the painted area.
Brunson against Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Powell with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Brunson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And here is Conley. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. For 3, Mitchell. Powell pulls it in. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now Conley, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And that one, good.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And here is Conley after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Here's O'Neal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
I asked him how they're going to respond after giving away home court advantage in Game 1. Coach said, hey, that was the last game. That's in the past. We're focused on the present and simply executing to the best of our abilities tonight. But he did admit, Kevin, that another loss here would paint a very grim picture going forward. Back to you.
Thank you, David. So it's the Mavericks now after the basket by Utah. And yes, it's good. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's not going to go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They're coming to this game after losing on Saturday.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
Yep, that one goes.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Bertans comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Brown, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. Mavericks trail by 3. Dinwiddie passes to Kleber. Now here's Brunson. Dinwiddie kicks to Kleber. Brunson against Clarkson. Unloads from 9. Rebounded by Clarkson. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up with a jam. The pass to Whiteside. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Brunson. Dinwiddie outside. Kleber sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Haskell with a screen on Brown. Here's Gay. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
To the right side. Brunson against Clarkson. Brunson the pass to Dinwiddie. Kleber sets the screen for Dinwiddie. And he slams it one-handed.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Brunson against Clarkson. That one doesn't go. And it's Dallas the other way. Dinwiddie outside. Kleber sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Passes it to Bertans. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
We have quick catch-and-shoot opportunity for Davis Bertans. This is how he made his bones in the league, being ready.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Gay. And again, unable to change momentum here. Brown dishes to Dinwiddie. Kleber sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Lets it go from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mavericks ahead, leading by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the unselfishness of this Utah Jazz team, a big part of what they're all about, as we hear from All-Star Donovan Mitchell.
We got guys who are continuously making plays, and I think we thrive off of. And I think the best part about it is we don't really care who it is. I think that's what separates.
And Greg, the depth of the Jazz obviously helping with that equal opportunity approach.
And Kevin, that's a great point. You credit the mindset, but it's also their personnel that makes it possible.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Doncic passes to Bullock. Lets it go with a 3. The shot comes out, so Utah will take it the other way. It's to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Now O'Neal. The pass to Gobert. Lets it go from 11. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
From the baseline, the Jazz with another miss. Mavericks leading by 6. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Jazz trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Over in the corner, Conley. Here's Gobert on the money with the open jumper. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Pass to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Bullock, and he jams it with authority.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here is Conley. Passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell in the corner. Money from the wing. Mavericks leading by 4. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Doncic. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. O'Neal passes to Conley. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Conley's shot is off.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks. Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Davis Bertans comes in for Doncic. Brown, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Reggie Bullock. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Brunson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Gay outside. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for it. So no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
Now here's Dinwiddie. D right on him. Brunson against Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Brunson kicks to Bertans. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, this is what Davis Bertans does best, right? The ability to consistently knock down range shots.
Right side, a screen on Dinwiddie. Driving to the basket. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Mavericks leading by 8. Dinwiddie with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Got that one up quick. Brunson's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Mavs.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Alexander Walker. Dinwiddie covering. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And the Mavericks with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Dinwiddie with it. Driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Clarkson taking his time here. 6 to shoot. Over Brunson. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Dallas. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. They're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. Their ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. This is a critical game for them. If they drop the first 2 at home, their backs will be, as they say, right up against the wall, Kenny.
Yeah, they got to get this one, Ernie. Coming back from 2-0 down is tough enough. But with 3 of the next 5 games on the road, it's almost impossible.
This is a series for them to take, guys, tonight. Simple as that. Might as well just stay home if they don't win this one.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Doncic. Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Jazz trail by 13.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now here's Gobert. Powell pulls it in. There's the pass to Bullock. Banked in off the glass. Bullock's got his second bucket of the night. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Pop. 5 on the clock. The three for Doncic. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Brunson the pass to Bullock. Now Brunson. Here's Bullock. Over O'Neal. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's Bogdanovic. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Mitchell against Brunson. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Dallas again missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Conley up top, guarded by Doncic. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovic has got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Takes it inside. Brunson, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Conley with the screen on Brunson. For 3, Mitchell. Gobert.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Davis Bertans comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Utah also making some changes. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Gay comes in for O'Neal, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Dinwiddie passes to Brown. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists tonight.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now, here's Clarkson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Doncic outside. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 10.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Here's Mitchell, and again it's Utah.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Dinwiddie outside. Kleba sets the screen for Dinwiddie. There's the killer two-handed slam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
The shot's good from Paschal.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Dinwiddie against Mitchell. Dinwiddie kicks to Doncic. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
What a finish by Luka Doncic. Don't underestimate his strength. The Don has got that in his game.
Gay outside. Gobert with a screen on Brown. And here's Gay outside. Kleba with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Now, here's Doncic following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Now, here's Gay. The drive by Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Now, Clarkson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting at a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
That's a great look. Great look. Defensively, we're getting stops too.
The words of Jason Kidd in that huddle moments ago. Happy with the way his team is performing, hoping they can maintain the momentum they've captured.
Well, I mean, they're working together on both ends of the floor and doing a great job of playing at their pace.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. So on the floor for Utah, Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Brunson. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 19. Outside Conley. Passes it to O'Neal. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. And that one is off. Great D that time from Powell. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Brunson the pass to Dinwiddie. Now here's Powell. Pass to Brunson. From outside, off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Clarkson kicks to Conley. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And that one hits back out. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for Dallas. Brunson against Clarkson. Here's Dinwiddie. Utah with the rebound. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Back to Conley. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's blocked. Clarkson against Brunson. Shoots over Clarkson, and he can't bank that one in. Jazz trail by 19. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Conley finds Whiteside, tries it from 9. The Jazz again can't hit it for Dallas. They've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Going inside, Brunson, no good. Jazz have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Clarkson outside. Here's Whiteside, and it's blocked.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
Dinwiddie dishes to Powell. Now the pass to Brunson. They could use a bucket, and he sinks the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 21. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
The Jazz making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Jazz trail by 21. Outside Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Dinwiddie against Conley. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Conley. There's the dish to Gobert. No good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And here's Brunson. Dinwiddie outside. O'Neal against Powell. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Gobert. Good.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Brunson with it. Dinwiddie outside. No good there. Ready by Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Brunson. Dinwiddie left side. Right at the free throw line. Rebound, Utah. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Mavericks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And this win has really got to feel fantastic, guys. It evens up the series now at 1 game apiece.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole new series now. The best of 5, if you will. You never want to lose 2 to start this thing off, but right now they've got something to be happy about going into game 3.
That's a 2 from Powell. Dallas again missing. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Gobert with a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Conley. He gets that one.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The lead is 15. Brunson against Clarkson. Now Brunson. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Luka, some feel this team is exceeding expectations. How do you keep up this rhythm?
Yeah, we just got to keep going like that. Don't listen to anybody. Just be ourselves, play as a team, and that's our key.
Well, when you're yourself, you look pretty good, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.